Welcome back, friends. Yesterday or in previous lectures, we have seen some aspects of this topic: conductors, semiconductors, and superconductors. Already I have discussed the semiconductors, N type of semiconductor as well as P type of semiconductor, and after that point, today we have to see about the applications of semiconductors. So, today in almost all fields we have been using semiconducting materials. Almost all fields. It may be a general heavy industry, maybe pharmaceutical industry, maybe space industry, maybe aircraft designing industry, or any field, making films, use of mobiles, computers, televisions. So in almost all fields we have been using semiconducting materials. So one by one we have to see how these semiconductors are applied in our day-to-day life. So first application is photovoltaic solar cells. What is meaning of photovoltaic? Photovoltaic means photo is the word for light, and from light electricity can be generated. That is called as photovoltaic cells. So these cells which converts sunlight energy into electricity, it is called as photovoltaic cells. And today the whole world is following this attitude to use solar energy, that is sunlight energy, for conversion it into electricity or electric power. So entire world is trying best for this conversion of solar energy into electrical energy, and for this conversion photovoltaic cells are essential. These cells are known as solar cells, and for these solar cells semiconducting material is very essential. Next application of these semiconductors, to prepare thermistors or to make thermistors. What is this concept working of these thermistors? As you know, semiconductors are very thermally sensitive materials, temperature sensitive materials. As there is change in temperature, its resistance also change, and therefore this concept is used to make thermistors. With the help of these thermistors, we can record temperature of any material or any reaction or any process. So in industries, it is very essential to maintain particular temperature, because effective reactions are possible or achieved at the temperature. So temperature recording or maintenance is very necessary in various industries. In these industries, we can use thermistors where semiconductors act very effectively. Next application is that long distance signaling. If we want to transmit or send signal at longer distance, we use semiconducting materials for this, because here also this principle works effectively. That is, from change in temperature, that is called as heat flux. Heat flux means difference in temperature. This difference in temperature results into production of electricity, generation of electricity, and this principle is used for long distance signaling. Okay. Next application, that is splitting of water purpose. That is, when we want to split water into H and OH. So this is called as breaking or splitting of water molecules. For this splitting of water, we use semiconducting materials, and that is called as photocatalyst. With the help of photocatalyst, splitting of water becomes effective, and therefore in these photocatalyst materials semiconductors are used. As already I have told that in our day-to-day life we have been using different materials, different objects, different facilities which are run by semiconducting materials. For example, we use electronic watches. Generally, we use electronic watch. So, in electronic watch, semiconductor is there. In computer, mobile phone, television, digital camera, washing machines, refrigerators, all these day-to-day life facilities or materials or objects, semiconductors are working in these materials. That's why this is a very special application. We can use LCDs and DVDs. In these LCDs and DVDs also semiconductors are used. Today, for mobile communication, use of optical fibers is worldwide. Optical fibers are used for effective communication system. And these optical fiber systems, they contain laser diodes, and laser diodes contain semiconducting materials. So these are also, these materials, they contain photo detectors also. So in photo detectors or laser diodes, semiconductors are used widely, which are used in day-to-day life. LED means light emitting diode. What is the meaning of this light emitting diode? Electricity is converted into light, and that's why LED light emitting diodes are used in various areas where semiconductors are used to make LEDs. We can use semiconductors in making microprocessor, and microprocessors are widely applied or widely used in computer system for different vehicles, trains. So almost all areas have been covered by semiconducting materials. Last application, that is robots. So today computer engineering and other mechanical engineering have assembled together and they have made robots, and robots are very useful machines where man cannot do or perform his work. There or that point robots are used, and robots are very effective. They work in better manner with better finishing, and that's why robots have been used in industries or those areas where man cannot enter. Here robots are used. So in this way, almost all fields, almost all industries, almost all transport vehicles, they are based on use of semiconducting materials or semiconductors. So in this way, up to this we have seen semiconductor point. After this we will see about the superconductors. Okay, thank you.